Black public sector workers are in federal court today in the country's largest and most high-profile employment-related discrimination case against the Government of Canada.
What do we do?
For over 50 years, discrimination has plagued Canada's public service, and black workers have been disproportionately impacted.
Today's certification hearing will determine whether the case alleging systemic anti-black racism in the federal public service can move forward as a class action lawsuit.
So we're here today to introduce in the record reports, the government's own reports, that demonstrates a culture of anti-black racism at the top of the public service, a culture of anti-black racism at the Human Rights Commission, the body that the government then says we should be seeking justice at, and to ensure that the court has in its scope full information and evidence that it needs to support the certification of this class action.
One day longer! One day strong!
It is the latest in a 4-year battle seeking $2.5 billion in damages for lost salaries and pensions of black employees and job applicants across 99 government departments and agencies dating back to 1970. Seeking to dismiss the lawsuit, the government has spent more than $10 million fighting their own workers in court, despite numerous federal reports finding discrimination in various federal institutions.
I was a bit disappointed by what I heard in court because I would keep receiving resistance in believing our stories. These folks are not lying, they're telling their truth.
They acknowledge that, yes, there's discrimination in the public service, anti-black racism is wrong. They acknowledge this in court documents. What they want to tell us, though, however, is that the court doesn't have jurisdiction, the court shouldn't have jurisdiction, and that people should go out and seek individual claims.
Federal NDP leader Jagmeet Singh stood in solidarity alongside workers today and says initiatives introduced by the federal government are not enough.
So our message is very clear. As a party dedicated to standing with workers every step of the way, our message is the Liberals and the Conservatives have discriminated these workers for too long. Stop fighting them in court and settle this case.
Now, if certified, the lawsuit could cover all 45,000 black public service workers and job applicants from 1970 until now. On Queen Street West, Rianne Campbell, City News.